Hi, hello, namaste. This is Jyothi. Welcome back to our channel, Balaji English Language Learners. Today we are going to discuss about past perfect tense. What is past perfect tense? Past perfect tense, it is a verb tense which is used to talk about the actions that were completed before some point in the past. Which is completed and before some point, that too in the past. That we use in a past perfect tense. The past perfect refers to a time earlier than before now. See, I'm repeating it again. The past perfect refers to a time earlier than before now. It is used to make it clear that one event happened before another in the past, one after the other. And it is used to make it clear which happened first and which happened later on. And it does not matter which event is mentioned first. It does not matter which event is mentioned first. What does it matter? The tense makes it clear which happened first. Okay. Only the tense makes that clear that which is the first action, which is the next action. That does not matter at all which event has happened or mentioned in the first. Then, for example, when I say had met is there, how do you use had met? She had met him before the party. She met him is also past. Before the party is also past only. So, which is the first action? First party completed or first she met him? See, listen. See the sentence you will understand. She met him before the party. Before going to party only she met. That means first she met, then the party happened. Okay, we got an idea by seeing the sentence. First, the first one, which one, and second one is which one, which event happened first. Second one, when you see had left, the plane had left by the time I got to the airport. That means by the time I went to the airport, the train or the plane had already left. First the plane left, then I went. Are you understanding? Here, first she had met him before the party. First she met, then party happened. Second one had left is there. The train left. After that only, I went to the airport. See, the plane had left by the time I got to the airport. By the time I went to airport, the plane had left. Okay, first plane left, then I went to the airport. Had written. I had written the email before he apologized. Before he said sorry only, I have written it. That means first I have written an email, then he came to me and apologized, said sorry for some reason. Okay, next. The past perfect tense structure is like this. First for the affirmative or positive. Affirmative or positive. What is the structure? First subject, then had, then past participle, that is yes. Next object. Okay, finish, finished, finished, finishing, finishes. Okay, next. The past perfect tense structure is first one, she plus had plus finished, that is past participle, and the test is an object there. That means she had finished the test. If it is negative, she hadn't finished the test. If it is a question, had she finished the test? Okay, next. When you move on, we often make some mistakes where while using past perfect tense. While using past perfect tense, we often make some mistakes. And what is that mistake which we are making often is, we use had at random. Randomly we say had. Then wherever we view past action sentence in our mother tongue. When we are translating from our mother tongue to English, what we do, we just, this is happened. That means already happened. I poindi. So I use had. So this is a small, something which is a mistake which you regularly commit, which we regularly commit. See here. Suppose when I say, I had gone to Hyderabad yesterday. Is it correct? I had gone to, had gone. Is it correct? See, this sentence should be in a first simple past form. What is simple past form? I went to Delhi yesterday. Or I went to Hyderabad yesterday. It should be like that. But what we do generally, I had gone to Hyderabad yesterday. That is wrong actually. We have to use I went to Delhi or Hyderabad yesterday. That is a correct sentence formation. And we are truly translating from our mother tongue. So that is the reason we are getting a error there. Otherwise, we would have been a very perfect thing. Okay, that is the reason I tell you, think in English. Don't just go on, just think in English at least once. Try to think in English. If you don't get anything, then you go on with your mother tongue. Okay. Next, it is next given the structure of the past perfect. As I already told, in order to form the past perfect, we use had before the past participle. And that past participle is nothing but V3 form. What is that? V3, third form of verb. Now, for interrogative question, what we use had before the subject. We know already. Had she not informed to the verb, like that. Had he left when you came? Okay. Had she left when you came? Is it right? Is it right? Instead of this, we should write came. C-A-M-E question mark. Okay. Had she left when you came? Had is the first questioning word, as we already discussed, right? Next, in the negative form, what we use, not is used after had. Had not, hadn't. Okay, so the structure will be subject plus had, not, third form of verb. Example, you can see here. It's nothing but I had not seen you before. I had not seen you before. Okay. Next, now the uses of past perfect tense. A past perfect tense is used to express an action before another action took place. Both the actions will be happening in the past, but which is the first, which is the second, according to the sentence, we understand it clearly. We will not mention it there. Which is the first and which is the second, we will not mention, but we understand automatically. Okay. So for example, when I say, when he came to me, I had posted the letter. So when he came to me, I had posted the letter. Two things happened in the past. When he came, that means completed. He posted the letter, completed. Both the two actions are completed. But what we are doing, which is before, we are not mentioning, but we are having a clear idea about it. It is also used to express an unfulfilled action in the past, which is not fulfilled, which is not at all completed. We can use for that also. For example, when I say, if she had worked hard, she would have passed. She did not work hard now, so she did not pass. That means she failed. Instead of that, what we can say, if she had worked hard, appatlo tanu work chesi unnattaithe, she would have passed. Pass ayi undedi. Okay, both actions are expressing the unfulfilled action, because that is not possible now, because already the exams results are announced. It is also used to express the unfulfilled wish in the past. Suppose when I say, I wish I had won the election. I'm a nominee. I wish I had won. Now it's not possible because already the elections have commenced, completed, and also the results were announced. I wish, that's my wish, but it's not fulfilled. Unfulfilled action. I wish I had a car. I wish I purchased a car. I buy a car. I wish I have an aeroplane. Like that, you can frame your own sentences. Just frame 2 or 3 sentences and comment it below. Okay. To denote the action or event which has been completed before some point of time also we use. For example, by afternoon, he had completed much work. He had completed by much work. By afternoon is something which has completed before some point. Some point of time is there. Afternoon kanna mundu, before. Okay. Next. For example, you can see some examples here which I am giving you. Like see here, positive sentences. What is positive sentence? Positive sentence, subject plus had plus V3 plus object. Okay. I went there after I had completed the task. I went there after I had completed the task. Then she had come late to school. She had come late to the school. For the first thing, when you say, I went there after I completed the task. I went there is the past only. I had completed also past only. But which is the first action? First you have completed the task, or first you went there? You went only after completing the task. That means first you have completed the task, then you went there. For that only, if you change it to negative, what it becomes? I had not completed the task. I hadn't completed the task. So I did not go. Okay. Next, she had come late to the school. She had come late to the school. That only if you change it to negative, what it becomes? She hadn't come late to the school. That means she is on time. She came on time. There is no late. She is punctual. To be very frank, she is punctual. She came on time. She is not late. My father and mother had been married for 2 years when I was born. They hadn't been married when I was born. Actually, that should not be there. Yes? Okay. Ethically and morally, it's wrong, but according to the sentence, we need to write like that only, if it is in a negative form. Next, in the questioning way, in the interrogative way, if you ask, what would be it? Had you completed the task? Had she come late to the school? Had they been married when I was born? These are the 3 questions raised in the brain. The same question, the positive, negative, and questioning sentence. Questioning sentence is nothing but interrogative sentence. Positive, I went there after I had completed the task. Negative, I hadn't completed the task, so I did not go there. Had you completed the task? Is a question asked or raised by you. Okay, the same way, she had come late to the school. She had not come late to the school. Had she come late to the school? My father and mother had been married for 2 years when I was born. They hadn't been married when I was born. Had they been married when I was born? Is a question. Okay, by this we have completed the session. Thank you. Have a nice day. I hope you have all understood the concept.